Hello everybody, this is Jackie. We're going to start a new project today. We're going to make a little hat, this little bonnet. It's like a sun hat to go with that dress we made with the little pink sparkle cotton dress. And I just put a little butterfly on it. It looks so cute. And this would fit any child actually, from toddler, up. I'm not sure exactly how old, but this is a child size hat from toddler up, okay? So depending on the size of the child's head, but it should fit, it definitely will fit toddlers and 3 or 4, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna make this for you today, show you how to make it. We use the star stitch and the same crochet stitch, the cluster V on the brim, so it matches the dress. It has the same stitches in it, okay? But you could use it for any other, put it with anything actually. So we're gonna get started. See you in a second. All right, we're gonna use, I love this cotton, or any kind of cotton that you have would do. This has about 180 yards on it. We're definitely not going to use that much. I'm going to use the lavender this time, just because I ran out of the pink. But you could use any color. They have these at Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. I got this for $2.66. So for the dress and the hat, it only cost like a little over $5. So it was a really good deal. Okay, so we're going to use this. Okay, we're going to use a 5.5 millimeter hook. All right, and of course you always need your little needle and your scissors. Have those on standby. All right, so we're going to make a magic circle, and how you do that is this is how I do it. You wrap it around your fingers like this, and then go to the back. See how that is? Then you go through the front piece of yarn and grab the back. Turn it around, and you're going to chain up 3. Okay, 1, grab that like that. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now you could tighten this up so it won't be so hard to get into. That's what I do anyway. Okay, so we're going to yarn over and do 11 more double crochets. So the 3 chain counts as 1 double crochet. Now you're going to do 11 double more. So total will be 12. Okay, so 12 double crochets in the magic circle. So this is 3, 4, 5. I might have to move this a little, this placemat. Hold on a sec. Get that out of the way. 5, 6. And how you do a double crochet is basically yarn over, go into your magic circle, pull out a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're going to do 12 all together, okay? Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now you're going to tighten up your magic circle really tight. Tighten up good. Alrighty, so there you go, nice and tight. And now you're going to count up 3, this 3rd chain that you began with. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the 3rd stitch you're gonna go in, grab a loop, and go through the other loop, and that's a slip stitch, so it makes a little circle. Okay, so now you're going to yarn up 3, yarn up 3. You're going to chain up 3, okay, yarn over, go into that same hole that you just came out of, that the 3 chains comes out of, and do a double crochet. So now you have 2 in that one hole, okay? So you go in your next chain and you're going to do 2 more. 1, 2. And you're going to do 2 all the way around in every stitch. All the way around, do 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Then next stitch, 1, 2. So go finish that up, go all the way around. I'll meet you at the end here, okay? All right, guys, we're all the way around. So we have 22 so far, and I'm going to go into this last stitch and do my last 2 double crochets. 1, go back into that stitch, do another double crochet. Okay, now you're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Go into that 3rd chain, pull out a loop, pull that loop out, and then pull it through the other loop, which is a slip stitch. Okay, so now we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to start off going right back into that hole that the 3 stitch came out of, and do another double crochet in there, okay? Right in there. Do a double crochet. Now the next stitch, we're going to go in and do 1 double crochet. Then the next stitch, 2 double crochets. 1, 2 in there. Then the next stitch, we're going to do 1. So you're going to continue that all the way around, okay? So first row we have 12, second row 24, third row is going to be 36, okay? So I'll meet you at the end here. Just keep going 2 and 1, 1 in the next, 2 and 1, 1 in the next. I'll be right back. Okay, we're here at the end of the row. And the last stitch we're just going to put right in here, okay? And that makes 36. You should end with the 1 stitch in this, okay? Because we started with the 2. You should end with the 1, all right? So now you're going to chain up. You're going to go up the chain 1, 2, 3. Do a slip knot, a slip stitch. I'm sorry, in that chain. And then you'll chain up 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And this time you're going to do the pattern of 2 in the first one. Okay, let me get it back into that hole. And do a 2 double crochets. Well, actually, the chain is 1 double crochet and then 1 double crochet. In the next one, you're going to do 1. Oh, my goodness, I didn't yarn over first. Yarn over, go in, grab a loop. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Okay, that's a double crochet. So you're going to do 2, 1, and in the next stitch, do 1. Next stitch, do 2. So it's 2 in this one, 2 double crochets, and then 1 double crochet in the next, and 1 double crochet in the next. All right, so do that pattern all the way around, and when we come back, we're going to start our star stitch, okay? All right, we're at the end of this row, so I'm going to do this in the last stitch. I'm going to do the double crochet, and then I'm going to count up 3, 1, 2, 3 in the 3rd chain. I'm going to do a slip stitch. So now you have 48. You have 12, 24, 36, 48. Okay, if you find after you do this it's a little too big, use a smaller hook. If you find it's a little too small, use a bigger hook. That will help out a little bit, okay? All right. I mean, in my family we have big heads. You might have a family with small heads, you know what I mean? You just got to adjust it that way. That's a good way to adjust it. Okay, so now we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to start the star stitch, just like we did in the dress, if you've done my dress video that matches this hat. We're going to go into the 2nd chain from the hook right there, pull through a loop. Go 3rd chain down. There you go. You get another loop. Now we're going to go in the hole that this loop come out of, right here. go in that hole, grab a loop. You have 4. And then in the next 2 stitches, 1 each, go in the next stitch, grab a loop, in the next stitch, grab a loop. You have 6 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all of the loops. Yarn over and pull through. That's the beginning of your star stitch, and that's the eye of your star stitch. There's 2 rows to make the full star. I'll show you the next one next, but let's do, that's just in the beginning. You chain up and do it that way. Now you're going to go in the eye that we made, pull out a loop, in the first post, in between this first and second post here, see right there, grab a loop, then go in this stitch that the post is attached to, go in there and grab a loop, then in the next stitch, grab a loop, in the next stitch, grab a loop. You have 6 now, just like we did before, on your hook, yarn over and pull through all of the loops, yarn over and pull through. Okay, let's do it again. This takes a little practice, but it's so pretty when it's done. It's definitely worth it. Go through the eye, grab a loop, go through the first post, grab a loop, go through the chain that this post is coming out of, right there, grab a loop, go in the next stitch, grab a loop, and the next stitch, grab a loop. You have 6, yarn over, pull through all, yarn over, make your eye. Now I want you to continue that all the way around, and I'll meet you back here, okay? Okay, we're back. We're at the end of the row, and this is really important for this first row of the star stitch. At the end of the row, this is the way I want you to do it, okay? Because otherwise you get a little hole here at the end, and you don't want that because it ruins the hat. So we're going to go in the eye like we usually do. Go into the post, grab one, into the to the stitch that the post came out of, grab one loop, grab into the next stitch, grab a loop, into the next stitch, grab a loop, and in the bottom of the previous, see the bottom stitch right here, this chain, the first chain, you want to go in there and grab a loop, because otherwise you'll have a little hole, okay? And that's the way I've solved it, and that happens in the star stitch. So I've solved it by just going in to the first chain of the previous row, okay? Now yarn over, you'll have 7 to the just at the end of the row, and pull through all 7, yarn over, pull through, okay? Now you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and on the top of the third chain, you're going to make a slip stitch, and that closes what otherwise would be a hole, okay? Now the second row of the star stitch, you complete the star. So you chain up 1, and each eye, each hole, each eye you have here, you're going to do 2 single crochets. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Then in the next eye, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Do that next eye, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets. Do that all the way around, and then we'll slip stitch at the end of the single crochet row. Now what I want you to do is then after that you chain up 3 and you begin your star stitch, the first row you star stitch again, and do it like I just showed you. Then the second row you star stitch will be your single crochets. So hopefully I've explained that well enough, and you're going to make, let's see how many complete star stitches. You're going to make 4 complete star stitches. So this was the first row, this was the second row. Then you do the first row, the second row, first row, second row, until you have 4 complete star stitches, okay, which makes 8 rows altogether. Okay, so do the first row, the second row, and that's how you do it, okay? So do 4 complete rows of star stitches the way I've showed you, and I'll come back and show you how to do the brim. God bless you. See you later.